Hey lovelies, how are you all doing? I hope you're doing good. I'm Ishna and I welcome you all or welcome back to my channel. Today from the title you're aware that I'm going to show you a simple easy makeup look for beginners. This is the look that I actually created and this is the tutorial that you will be seeing, but I did all my base makeup off camera. I just focused on the eyes, so because base is more or less similar, so I believe just focus on the eyes is what this video is going to be. So I hope you find it helpful and enjoyable to look at, because from easy simple steps you can make it to a glam look. I have talked about everything in this video. I hope you find that useful. But before we get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join this family and ring the bell icon next to it so that you're updated for all my future uploads. So without rambling any further, let's get started and see how I achieved this look. So as you can see, my base is done. I have also done my contour and blush and everything. The eyes are only left because this is going to be like as I said, it's a beginner's eye tutorial. So it will be fairly simple. If you want, you can increase the intensity, whatever you want to do it. I'll be using this palette from Nicka K. This is called the Autumn Spice palette. We're using this palette for today's makeup look. This is a fairly simple palette, a warm palette to work upon. If you see, the color scheme is quite beautiful and it will suit Indian skin types very well, and I'll be using this only. I'll have a very simple makeup look on the eyes, and this is specifically for beginners as the title suggests. However, before I proceed on to the eyeshadow, I'll just quickly talk about whatever is there on my face. For the foundation, I have used the Maybelline foundation, Fit Me foundation in the shade Warm You. And the same variant I have used for the concealer as well, Maybelline Fit Me. And for contour, I usually use the Makeup Revolution one, and that is what I have used for the blush. I have tried the Swiss Beauty blush, and I have talked about and showed all of these products in an Nykaa haul. I'll link this up right here, you can check it out. I got some interesting products at that haul, so it was very easy and so eager to use this. I pretty much like this orangish tone that is going on, and I'll be playing on to some nudes maybe. Let's see how the look turns out. And yeah, if you see, the palette has a nice blend of shimmer and powder shades. I'll zoom you in a bit so that you can take a look at my eyes better. Yeah, this is much better. You are quite up close and you get up close and personal with this eye shadow palette right here from Nicka K. This is quite an affordable palette, and this will suit Indian skin tones like anything. So first I'll be using this plain shade right here just to set my eyes. This is a step that I usually do to set the eyes, and as a base I have already applied concealer on my eyelids to prime it and use a powder to set it. Nonetheless, I will be using this neutral shade just to balance the color and everything. That's what I do. This is an optional thing. If you don't want to do it, you can skip it very well. These blend very beautifully, and if you see, my eyes already have this light color as the base for my eye colors to pop. Once the base color is done, I'll be moving on to this color right here. This might look orangey in the camera and the light, but this is a brown color. I'll be using this to fill up my entire eyelid. Dust off the excess, of course. Then I'll slowly pack it on the entire eyelids. Now, as a beginner, it might be challenging for you to understand how much intensity do you want, whether you want the intensity to be less, just a washed out color, or you want it to be very bold and all. It all depends on your taste, but what I understand, we're just looking for a wash of colors as a beginner. So you might opt for these single eyeshadow colors as well. I mean, just a bit of a color which you apply on your lids in these wind swipe motion and circular motions at the center will help you achieve a nice payoff of the color. But before you go full board, just keep in mind that whenever you take a bit of color from your palette, just dust off the excess. Just don't go directly with the color on your eyelids, because it will wash, it will create a lot of fallouts which are quite messy actually to handle. So see, this one color, I've just built the intensity a bit more, and by itself, if you don't wear any other color, this looks pretty nice for a beginner also. It's not mandatory that you will have to layer this up furthermore. I'll be using the same color on the bottom lashes as well, just to make it even. If you want to switch brushes and go to a thin brush, that is also fine, but as a beginner you might not have so many brushes. That's why I am showing using the same brush only. So just a bit of wash of color of the same color on the bottom part of my eye as well. So you can see the difference. See, this is the part where there is color on the top as well as on the bottom of the eye, and this is plain. So with one color only you can make such a difference. Now if you want to go a bit overboard and try something new or something extra, what you can do is you can put some extra darker shade of the same brown or maybe some other shade on the outer V of your eye. For that I'll be using this darker brown right here. I'll be taking the color on the brush and dusting off the excess, of course, and slowly I'll be packing that color on the outer V of my eye, and with circular motion start blending that color towards the inner part of my outer V. This will actually give you a bit of depth. If you see up close, see, if you give a bit of color here in the outer V with circular motions and back and forth motions, see, you have kind of a gradient created. This is your lighter color and this is your darker color. So you need not do every thing at once. You might just go for one colored eyeshadow look. It will still look pretty, trust me. But if you want to go for some depth, you can do this as well. You don't need a lot of intensity, just give your eyes some depth and definition with a darker shade on the outer V. See, you can see this gradient happening. It's very simple, it's not very difficult. Just ensure that you blend these two colors quite seamlessly so that this transition looks quite pretty and there are no harsh lines involved. And to do that, you would need a clean blending brush so that you can blend these two colors quite easily. See, you already got a bit of depth here. You have just a bit of color, a darker color on the outer V, and you have the lighter color on the rest of the eyelid. So you can go on increasing the intensity if you want, or else you can leave it like that as well. Now take a small brush and use that same brown to put it in the lower part, but just the outer part, so that it kind of create that same depth and same effect on the bottom lashes as well. If you feel while blending everything your main brown color has washed off, don't worry, just take another dip in the palette and place the color again on your entire eyelid. You see, you again get the same effect. And I'll be going with the darker color again. Blending often takes away a bit of the color, so that's okay, that's normal, nothing that you are doing wrong. You can again go for a second round and it will just look nice. You see? So it's a smoked out brownish eye look that you have received, and this is such a look, this will go well with every skin tone. Everybody can wear it and rock it quite well. Once you are done with all of this, if you still feel a bit more experimental, and I would urge you to try the glitters. I'll be taking this glitter on my hands without any brush, and I'll be placing it on the center part of my eye. See, a little bit and your eyes have changed and they are party ready. Just blend it out well. If you want, you can layer it on your entire eyelids, because that is what I did eventually. I thought of center and then I thought, why not on the entire eyelids. To finish this off, as you see, the eyes are done now. Now we'll just apply a bit of liner. The eyeliner is done. Now you can opt for a kajal on your lower lash line as well, but I would rather go with the brown, the two shades of brown, and just line it up and nothing else. And using the darker brown, I'll just smoke it out. But only towards the outer part, not towards the inner part, so that we kind of have the gradient effect in the lower lash line as well. This is such a wearable makeup and it's an easy smoky brown eye look that everybody can pull it off. So with the lower lash line and the eyeliner done, I'll move on to the eyelashes. I'll just quickly give my lashes a good curl. I'm using the Color Wow Lash Curler. This is entirely an optional step. If you don't want to use a lash curler, don't. I mean, makeup is very personal, I believe. If you don't want to use, there is no hard and fast rule that you need to. If you do, you will just get a good curl, nothing else. So I'm using the Maybelline Hyper Curl Mascara. This is the washable variant. I'll quickly give my lashes 2 coats. Can you see the difference? What one coat just did to my lashes. I don't know whether the camera has picked the lashes properly or not, but in person they look beautiful. And I'll quickly do the same for the lower lash line as well. So with one eye done, I'll quickly do the other eye off camera and we'll be back. So I'm back and my other eye is also done. I quite like how the eyes turned out. I believe this will be simple. If you don't want to do all the steps, trust me, even just one eyeshadow, the light brown one, will do you wonders. Just to finish off this look, I'll be using this lipstick from Nykaa. This is in the shade Break a Leg. I don't know whether you'll be able to read the shade name or not. But this is a very pretty nude shade. And since my eyes are so bold, I think a nude will look better. This shade is so pretty that it definitely looks well with the eye look without taking the attention off from the eyes. I pretty much love how the look turned out finally, but I trust even a full brown lip or an orange lip or even a red lip will look beautiful with this eyes as well. I'll now take a quick shot in the Wet n Wild Matte Finish Setting Spray. This is the favorite setting spray that I have. This will simply lock my makeup down so that if I wear a mask on top of this as well, I believe it will not budge. But in that case, you won't be using this soft matte lipsticks because they transfer a lot. Try to go for a liquid lipstick which is completely matte. Then even your mask will not have lipstick imprints on it. So yes, this is how the final finished look looks like. So I hope you enjoyed this short, quick and sweet makeup look. Mainly the eyes, because the rest of the face are pretty much basic for every other makeup look that I create. The steps are pretty much similar. It's always a primer, foundation, concealer, powder, contour, blush, highlight, and pretty much it for the base. But the eyes is where you play around. So, since this was a requested video, I thought beginners might get to see the step-by-step creation of a look like this. You can have a simple wash of colors, or you can make it this glam to be worn at parties as well. So you decide what you want, and if you recreate this look, please don't forget to mention it in the comment section. I would love to know that. Even you can tag me in your photos. My social media details is everything in the description box below, so make sure you check it out. So yes, with that we have come to the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new, especially for the beginners. You get just one warm palette. I'm not saying that you need to use this palette and this palette alone, but try to find a warm base, a brown, orange, these sort of base in your palette when you're looking for a beginner's palette, and play around with these colors. And once you have mastered those, try experimenting and moving on to other colors, and I'm sure you will do great. So not that I'm saying I'm some sort of an expert, but yeah, I did what I could. So I hope this was helpful for you. If you found this helpful and enjoyable to watch, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends who might be interested in beginners makeup look. And before you leave, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell icon next to it so that you're notified for all my future uploads. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay happy, stay healthy. Bye.